They're not, but they're trying. Oh, okay. Spread out. Spread out. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the last 5 days before break. We finally made it. So, one special piece of information about break. We go on break as of 2:25 on Friday. All right. You come back on a Tuesday, not Monday. So we have break until January 14th. So on the 14th is when you come back to school. Teachers get to come back on the 13th, but not students, okay? So no students on the 13th, which is a Monday. Students come back on the 14th of January. All right, write it down, remember it, remind your parents. Believe me, we will be peppering them with tons of parent square messages about this. So it will get brought up to your parents, but we want you to know as well. You come back on a Tuesday. All right, today we have a fundraising alert. So there's going to be a holiday shop in the cafeteria in the morning and a little bit in the afternoon. So we're going to do TK through first grade this morning, and then we'll do second grade, third grade. Oh, I wrote it down. You think I would use my notes for this? All right. TK through first this morning, and then in this afternoon, we'll have second through fourth coming by. Now, you're only allowed in if you are intending to buy something. There will be people there to take your cash, and items will be put out on the table. Only one of each item will be on the table. You'll have to go to the person checking you out in order to get your item that you purchased. So don't be taking anything off the tables. 5th and 6th grade will get to go tomorrow. Okay. And if you wanted to go today, but you forgot your money and you want to bring it tomorrow, there will be a time for that as well. Okay. This is a very busy week. We have sports going on. So we have a home game versus Roosevelt. This is a makeup game from that Foggy Day schedule that canceled a game. So that'll be tomorrow at 12:30. And then the basketball championship is going to be on Thursday. And the location and time will be announced once we get that information. Tonight, choir and band concert at 5:30 p.m. in the MPR in the cafeteria. So very full day. The Peach Blossom presentation. So if you are preparing to share a poem for Peach Blossom, that's going to be tomorrow morning, 8:15 a.m. for primary kids. That means anybody from TK through to 3rd, and then upper elementary will come in at 8:45, so 4th, 5th, and 6th. There's a parent meeting after school on Tuesday for parents of English learners. So if your parents are part of that, remind them to come tomorrow afternoon. Wednesday, we've got the spelling bee in the NPR starting at 8:30. Thursday, we've got the Student of the Month assemblies for showing safety, and then another parent meeting in the library after school. We've got Student of the Month assemblies on Friday for 5th and 6th grade, plus we have the Fall Sports Awards at 1 o'clock that day. So if you were a part of football, cross country, volleyball, basketball, then you're going to be joining us for the Fall Sports Awards at 1 p.m. We'll make a call for everybody to join us. Also on Friday is our SOAR party. So the admin team is going to be giving out cookies to all those who earned it, and teachers are going to be showing a movie in their classroom as your reward. All right. One other thing. If you're interested in wrestling, if you want to go out for wrestling, if you went out for wrestling last year, you want to do it again, you thought it was a great time, Mr. Ponce is your coach. He'll be back again this year. You need to make sure that you have a completed sports packet turned in, an updated completed sports packet turned in to the front office in order to try out for wrestling. Wrestling is not going to start until we get back. So that 14th, that Tuesday when we get back from break, that's when wrestling tryouts will begin. All right. If you're curious about wrestling, if you have questions about wrestling, you can find Mr. Ponce. He's out in room 36. You're welcome to ask him all your wrestling questions. Okay. Just know that you're going to wrestle based on your weight class. So it doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl, everybody's welcome to join. You're just going to be wrestling whoever you get that happens to weigh something similar to you. If that makes you uncomfortable, then keep that in mind when you decide to join. You do have to wear a singlet. That's the uniform. So keep that in mind if that could be an issue for you. Otherwise, it's a great conditioning sport. It's a great sport in general to pursue, especially when you get into high school scholarships. So just keep that in mind. And this is a great way to learn how to do it because Mr. Ponce is a great wrestling coach. All right, so that's enough about sports. Aside from that, I do have some good news to share as well. You guys have managed in 2 weeks to collect 107 boxes full of canned food for people who need help. Congrats to everyone who took part in our Holiday Joy food drive. That's an amazing showing, probably the most we've ever collected. And we have decided to do a winner for upper elementary and a winner for lower elementary. So congrats to Mrs. Dower's class, 4th grade Dower's class, on a supreme showing and a final finish of all those boxes of soup at the very end, for making you the upper elementary winner. And for your closest competitor, we're not going to leave you guys out, Mr. Lopez's class in 3rd grade. Excellent job collecting all the canned goods for people that could use it. So great job. That is all I have for you today. Let's reminder, just a reminder for everyone. 3rd grade still is on a no football hold, and 4th grade is on a no soccer hold this week. Let's try and calm ourselves down when we're out in the playground. I've made it very clear that this is not the NFL, the NBA, the NSL. We are not in professional sports. Some of our friends out there do not play after school sports and do not know how to follow the right way, do not know how to do all the things. So people are getting hurt and people are getting angry and people are not playing fair, are not losing fair, and it's showing. So we're going to take a break. We're going to take a pause in those two areas. 5th grade, watch yourselves. You're very close to losing your ball privileges as well. You're out there to have fun, to blow off some steam, to take a break from class, to burn some energy. That's what we want for you to do when you're out on the playground. If it becomes too competitive to the point that you're showing that you don't know how to be safely competitive, then that's when we're going to step in. We've made it very clear that we don't want that. Safety is our goal here, and some of us are still having a hard time understanding that. So that's when we have to take sports equipment away. All right. I think that's it. Reminder also for the front office, when you come to the front office to go to the nurse or to go see anyone, you need to check in with either Miss Von Beverford or Miss Diana, because we are not just steamrolling past everybody, walking through this place like you own the place. You need to check in with the front office before you pass through the 2 desk areas to go to where you want to be. You don't own this office. This is not your office. There's a lot of people working in here and a lot of sensitive material on their screens. So we need to be mindful of that. Those are the rules that we all need to follow, okay? If you want to talk to one of us, great. Check in with the front desk staff so we can make sure that there's space available for you to go. Remember that you are only using the main door to come to the office unless you are accompanied by an adult. Please only use the front office door. You should not be going through the side doors at all. Those are for staff only. Aside from that, let's go out there and be amazing Hawks, shall we? Enough of the rules. Okay, so we are Hawks, have integrity, accept responsibility, we respect others, kindness counts, and show safety. This is your last chance to really swing for the hills and go for it with your grades. We're done with the week on Friday. Show us what you've got. If you haven't finished already, you have until Wednesday. So please go out there and make the most of your week. Can't wait to see all your smiling faces. Let's go Hawks.